Okay. There's that. There's this. All right. Hi, Ms. Wicked Wolf. Well, let's see. Check content warnings, alcohol use. Violence, PTSD, death, themes of suicide. I mean, it's dealing with, I believe, the Greek gods, so that tracks. Hey, Gaz! Community building. Act 1.
Four hours. 4 hours in a rented gym that still smells like socks and childhood trauma. And where did it get us? Other than bored? The band wasn't even looking for anything specific. We just wanted change. We wanted to see who was out there, if they'd show up. Well, they showed up all right.
That was not that bad.
You know, I had a dream where this exact thing happened. Except we were on stage. And naked.
We were auditioning.
Not all of us. Okay, it was just me. I was naked. I think this went better.
Hey, we should consider that. We could be the Naked Band. Coming soon to a really private auditorium near you.
You know, somehow I believe you'd actually do that.
Is that a problem?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with a hard no.
No.
Let's just wrap this up. Kaz, do you need a ride?
Just to Brian's. I'm, crashing on his couch until I get a new place.
What? You said it'd be 2 days.
You know you like having me around. Whatever.
Have you heard yourself snore?
Is the audio level good for folks?
Hey, Grace, you okay? I know you've been kind of loose ends since you left college. I was just hoping tonight would cheer you up.
I appreciate the effort, Freddie, I really do, but...
But it didn't work all that well, huh?
It's just a sobering dose of reality, you know? What if it never gets easier? What if I never figure this out?
Welcome to life? Sorry?
You will, Grace. You're too hard on yourself.
Music is your life, Freddie. You're the drummer, the lyricist. All of this was your idea. I wish I knew where I fit.
Thanks, Gaz. That helps.
I think you fit. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Hey, 255. Good to see you.
I'm gonna hang out a bit and lock up. I'll see you at home.
You know, I kind of appreciate the fact that they go with sequences of still images. It seems to be just an acknowledgement of their budget. Like, they probably could have tried for fully animated, and it just wouldn't have looked as good.
Lost at sea, with no sails, not a breeze. I am drifting cold waters, no star to be seen. Is the world too much, or is it just me? Everything I set upon unravels at my feet. Everything I've learned wasted on a girl who doesn't know how to be free.
Yeah, I've had it for a little bit, Jen. I've been meaning to get to it.
Lost at sea, with no sails, not a breeze. I am drifting cold waters, no star to be seen. Oh,
Sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt.
Calliope.
I heard you from outside. My name's Calliope. You have an amazing voice. I hope you know that.
Thanks. I'm Grace. Are you here for the audition, or?
Yes. Yes, I am.
Do you really want to join our band? You sure you got the right audition?
I'd give anything to join you, Grace.
Whoa.
All right. Well,
with the fire furious, I have burned my tongue. Grief from all the promises, too many dreams unsung.
I like her top.
All the steps I didn't take and paths proved untrue. Is there any path through?
like a boat lost at sea,
Oh, I'm about to
with no
rest.
sails, not a
You
breeze.
still have your life ahead.
I am drifting cold waters, no star to be seen.
All things that lose their way can find it again. There is no inertia in the ocean.
Correct, Jen. Choose your trait. This is Grace with soul and charisma. She tries to do the right thing and everyone likes her more for it. In your face, this Grace is very punk rock, not afraid to be reckless and aggressive when it's called for. Sometimes you need to think your way out of a problem, right? This Grace is sneakier, smarter, and witty. Charming, kick-ass, or clever. Ah! Hey there, Dharma. Thank you for the super chat. Ooh. You know what I'm gonna do? Hang on. I'm gonna get dice. Let's see. Where's the... Aha! Here we go. I see what you did there, 255. So, what I have here is it is a six-sided die, but it is a rock, paper, scissors die. On two sides of it is paper, two sides of it is scissors, two sides of it is rock. Effectively making it three-sided for all intents and purposes as far as the result goes. So, let's say rock is charming, paper is kick-ass, scissors is clever. All right. That's rock. We're going charming.
Maybe if I leaned upon my friends, raise the alarm, I'll call for them. Do I have the heart to trust they'll keep me safe from harm?
Wow. What was that?
Your song was just so wonderful. I had to finish it with you. I hope that's all right. I also know what it feels like to be lost.
Hey,
To feel
Turan.
as if you have no place to turn. That's why I had to come inside.
So wait, that's... Oh, that's grayed out because that would be an option if I'd pick clever. Oh! Actually, I'm kind of glad that they demonstrate pretty much immediately what the kind of differences are. Okay. Because, like, I was wondering, like, what am I actually locking myself into? Okay, so it alters the conversation options. All right, that makes sense. Hey, Scuzzbopper.
It's really weird. I feel like... Have we met before?
I don't think so, but artists often find me familiar.
Oh, I'm
What
sure
does
they
that
do.
mean?
It means I've traveled in many circles. May I ask you why you feel so adrift? You're so young. Surely your life is just beginning.
It would sound stupid.
Try me.
Well, I left school because I didn't feel like I belonged there, but I still haven't found my place. What am I supposed to do? Where am I supposed to go? Shouldn't I have figured this out by now?
Oh, that's a mood.
Those are good questions to ask.
Hey, Izzy. Thank you for the super chat. Much appreciated.
About the audition. I'm sure everyone will agree you're in, if you want to be, that is.
I hope to see you again, Grace. Perhaps soon.
Huh.
See you then.
Interesting. Cheers, Grace. I don't know who that is, Ms. Wicked Wolf.
Did you lose your keys, Fred? I thought you'd be...
Whoa!
Calliope?
I didn't know or else. I'm so sorry, Grace.
Well, that's sudden.
Oh, God. You're hurt. I'll get help.
No. No, you have to wait. You can't go. I didn't want to do this to you. Not like this. I'm so sorry.
What do you mean? Hey! Calliope! Please. Please, come on.
I didn't watch King of the Hill, Gaz, so I don't know who that is either.
What is
Am I about to become a muse? Yep, I think I just inherited a job. Woo! Yep. Not that much, Leia.
Oh, I can wait. Take your time.
Who? Is that my door?
Technically, it's my door. Or our door, maybe? I came as soon as I could.
Hermes.
hold on. Who are you? How did you get here?
Through the door? I mean, geez, how did you get here? She really is dead, huh? Man. So, the chorus is gonna want to talk to you.
The chorus?
Sucks, but, you know.
Interesting.
The chorus? You mean the authorities? Are they coming?
I guess they're authorities? But they're not coming here. We have to go to them. Look, I can see you don't know squat about this, so I'm gonna explain real quick, but then you gotta come with me.
Oh, I hear it now,
When Cal
Gaz.
died, you saw a shiny thing come out of her, right? That was her soul. That's what made her a god.
A what?
Ah!
It's in you now, which makes you a god. Surprise, right? With me so far? Cool. Let's go.
I just love the delivery on that. A what? That was great. Dang, okay. All right. Oh, hi.
Where are we?
Sorry to drop you and run, but when an idol dies, there's like 100 different things I gotta do.
No, wait. Where did you bring me? How did we get here?
The chorus can explain. Don't touch anything. Okay?
Wait, come back! Okay. Yeah, I'll just wait here and, not touch anything.
Well, given that Erika Ishii has kind of gotten a bigger profile since this game originally came out, I'm not too shocked to hear that, Gaz. And somebody's about to be pissed. Ooh, Angry Owl. Hi. Hello? Damn, okay. Hi. Whoo!
Our beloved sister, the last of the muses, has passed on.
Athena, okay.
To you, our new sister, delivered to us by dear sweet Hermes. It's, Grace, yes?
Yes?
My, you have had quite the day, haven't you?
Someone died in my arms. Where is this? How did I get here? Who are
I'll be
you
okay,
people?
Jen.
So many questions. This is my office, and I expect you arrived through one of Hermes' portals.
The shiny doorway.
As for who we are, well, that does require some explanation, I agree. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Athena, goddess of wisdom. This is Apollo, god of prophecy, dressed for the occasion, as always. The wondrous Aphrodite.
Oh, I would have
goddess
guessed
of love.
Penelope, but yep,
And
that
the
works.
one glaring at you is Persephone.
Oh,
Once queen of the underworld.
I meant to say Persephone. I thought the other was
Together,
going to be Persephone.
We are the chorus. We
Interesting.
rule over the idols, our name for the gods who remain. All of us, hidden in your modern world.
Right, and you live here, not in some city in Europe or a...
On top of a mountain? Oh, I know. Once we roamed marble halls, and now, fashionably appointed apartments. We have Wi-Fi. We move with the times, Grace. We have to, if we're going to remain hidden and survive. The mortals grow more and more clever with each passing century. Television. I do what I must.
Wait, you said... And Hermes said... that I'm a god now too. And an idol.
That is true.
That thing that came out of her that went into me.
We call it an eidolon, the part of Calliope's soul which made her an idol, which now makes you one.
Athena, we are wasting time.
The reason
Yes,
you're here,
ma'am.
Grace, the reason why we made you wait so long while we debated, is because we have rules. Those rules mean we can't admit into our ranks a usurper. Never mind a possible murderer.
Whoa!
I know this will all come as a shock, and I'm so sorry to say it, but I'm afraid you have to die.
Oh, hold up. Hold up.
You want me to die? But that isn't fair.
I know, but consider it from our point of view. A dear sister, someone who traveled with us through the ages, gone.
But I didn't do it. Aren't you supposed to be the goddess of wisdom? Can't you see this isn't right?
Calliope's blood is literally on your hands.
Okay, all right. She does actually have a point there.
It isn't.
Oh, she looks so helpless. Maybe we
We
should...
should do as we agreed. Calliope's line would end, yes, but what other option do we have? Let a usurper remain an idol?
Justice has to be done. For Calliope's sake.
As long as she wasn't like how Persephone was done in the New
This
52,
isn't
Gaz.
justice.
That was what made me throw the book across the room. I'm going to do a video one of these days on how badly Brian Azzarello screwed that up. Whoa.
From this reality.
Oh, that's what you think.
Hiding, though a little lost here.
I can hide from reality all I like.
Girl, this bears explanation. Dear child, please listen. You have usurped a muse. No recourse to be arranged.
But it's unfair.
I know, but our laws cannot be changed.
But she came to me.
Why not?
You must realize there are simple rules. If one of us dies, these rules have been the tools that shield
You must know.
us.
I didn't do it. Is it weird this isn't song?
I mean, you're a muse now, so no, not really. This is probably going to happen to you a lot.
I'm afraid you'll have to see. The chorus is in accord. Justice won't be ignored.
I disagree.
Ooh! Dissension!
Did I hear that correctly?
You've been quiet this entire time, Apollo. Why speak up now?
I grieve Calliope's loss just as much as the rest of you, but I can't let you do this.
He's right. What if Grace speaks the truth? What if Calliope chose her? And what if Calliope was murdered by her? What if Grace stole her eidolon?
Then we need to
Investigate?
find out.
Maybe?
Don't you want justice?
Bonkers idea?
Apollo, I thought we'd agreed this was justice.
No.
What would you have us do?
Investigate!
There has to be some way to find the truth. Aren't you gods? Couldn't a god, I don't know...
We aren't seriously considering this.
Very well. This one time. I put a motion before the chorus. Do we allow Grace the right to prove her innocence?
I mean,
Yes.
it does track that the
I think
gods
so.
don't normally
Yes.
care about due process.
Fine.
And there we have it.
So, no dying. Am I hearing that right? No Grace getting smited by the gods?
You say Calliope chose you. I would like to believe that. I truly would. You have 1 week to find out what happened, Grace.
Thanks for stopping in, Jen.
What happens after a week?
There will be a trial. If you cannot provide proof of your innocence by then, oh, our original verdict stands.
I mean, that is honestly way more fair than you're usually going to get from the Greek gods.
Okay.
Okay.
What do you want me to say? I can't possibly do this. This is unfair. You know all that already, right? So I'll do my best. That's all I've got.
We're not going to keep you, Grace. You have much to do. Before you go, however, a few rules. Do not reveal our existence to the mortal world. This includes mortal authorities. They cannot help you.
Wouldn't think they could.
Do not harm another idol. Do not leave the city. Do as the chorus commands. Otherwise, do whatever you must to find the true killer. If they exist.
Oh, that's all?
Welcome, dear sister.
And do help yourself to a cookie.
Oh, finally. Get that owl, man. Okay. Maybe she's the cool mom. All right.
Grace?
Boy, how do... Shit. How... Oh.
Grace.
How do I explain this?
Hi.
Hi.
The phrase cool mom existed
Hi.
before
You're
that
kidding,
movie, Miss
right?
Wicked Wolf.
When I came home, the door was wide open. You weren't answering your phone. Kaz and Brian are still out looking for... Grace... We thought something happened to you.
Hermes, you couldn't have closed the door behind you?
Did something happen to you?
Okay. I can't tell her that. I was just told not to. I don't want to make up a story, but, like, I'm gonna have to. I can't tell the truth. And you find a body is just, that's a bad idea.
Yeah. Kidnapped by aliens.
Well, if you don't want to tell me, you don't have to.
Big, scary aliens.
Aw.
Gone all night. Why didn't you answer your phone? I was calling and calling. This wasn't some hookup.
Whoa!
You know, you can say it's none of your business, Freddy.
It was definitely not a hookup. I'm allowed to say that much, I think.
Allowed to say? Like you're a secret spy? Have you been a secret spy this whole time? Because if you have, that's pretty cool.
I like their dynamic, these two.
Hi there.
Oh, shit.
What
Okay.
is this, Grace?
This is not my fault. This is not my fault. I didn't invite him in. He just showed up. Don't be mad at me. Don't be mad at me. I don't owe Athena anything. I mean, I don't owe her anything, but she could kill me. I think that's the bigger issue, Gaz.
Honestly, your guess is as good as mine.
To answer your question, my dear, you see the horns because I allow you to see the horns. That's crazy, right? As for who I am, I've been known most often as Pan. So you call me that, if you must call me anything.
Oh, you horny devil.
Of the Greek gods, Pan, right? But he's some kind of cosplayer?
The days of idols being called gods are well behind us, I'm afraid, but I assure you, I am the real article.
They are nice horns. I ain't gonna lie.
Newest idol a helping hand. Or perhaps two. You do look lost, don't you?
Yeah, this is my concern.
So we can just talk about this in front of Freddy.
Haven't you? Darling. And here I drop my glamour and everything.
It's just, I was told we're not supposed to. Talk about it, that is.
Talk about what? Grace, tell me.
The prohibition is against revealing the idols to the mortal world. She's not the mortal world, is she?
Oh.
Can't she?
Okay.
But I'm gonna regret not leaving with Brian and Kaz.
Okay.
I guarantee it.
So it's like broadcasting
Okay, Freddy.
out to
Have a
all.
seat. Let's talk.
All right, so it's not a prohibition on telling individuals. Okay. All right. Little finicky, but that tracks.
That's it? Huh?
That's the perfect reaction. I love it.
Do you believe in this, Grace?
Yeah, 255, but they have those big eyes and they just look thoughtful, though. I like owls. They are very dumb, though.
Sure, but I had proof. I traveled through a magical door.
Which sounds extra cool.
I was a little distracted.
Well, I have a million questions, but I can ask them later. The important thing is that I am here to support my best friend.
I like her a lot.
What did I ever do to deserve a friend like you?
You sat next to me at lunch period, dummy.
Oh, right.
My friendship comes with all sorts of benefits, up to and including the tracking down of supernatural killers.
Such darling camaraderie. It brings a tear to my eye. It truly does.
Speaking of killers.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You wound me, dear lady. I've come to offer advice to our newest idol, a foundling who was set adrift most cruelly.
So you're here purely for my sake, then? Like a charity case?
My dear sweet girl, as far as you're concerned, I am the god of charity cases.
Mm-hmm. But you're not, are you? Pan was the god of lust and mischief. Doesn't sound too charitable to me.
Ah, yes. The old tales of the gods. Such antics, such fantasy. Pay them no mind.
I'm going to pay them a little mind, though. A little bit. Hey, Jennifer.
Seems rather convenient, you showing up with advice.
It is a good
How
hat,
did you
Gaz.
even know I existed?
A little bird told me, if you must know. Very useful, those little birds.
He's not gonna tell you, Grace.
There's not much to tell. Among the idols, news travels swiftly. We are a tiny village of godly busybodies. I heard of your arrival, and I know how obtuse the chorus can be. So here I am. You're welcome.
You're not being that much more straightforward with me, buddy.
You know, you could be the killer, for all I know.
Come to mislead you, perhaps. How fiendishly clever of me. Well called, darling.
And maybe even true.
Poor, poor Pan! To be eternally maligned and mistrusted. Alas, and alas, and alas. I doubt there's a line of idols waiting to offer you advice, Grace. But whether you accept mine or not is for you to decide.
Okay, I'll bite. What's your advice? I have to admit, I don't really know where to start.
Well, I'm not normally one to run amok telling others how to live their lives. But have you considered using your powers?
My powers.
Music, art, passion. You are the last muse, and all these are now your province.
When I was talking to Athena and the others, they all started singing. Does that mean that was me?
Let me guess. Music swelled as if from nowhere. Lips quivered, souls were laid bare.
Yeah, I guess.
And yeah, that was you.
Okay, but how does that help me find Calliope's murderer?
I really love when
Allow me
the
to expedite the process of
I love when the
understanding.
line delivery gets real casual.
Now then, close your eyes. You hear that? It's coming from you. When you sing, what emotion does it summon?
I don't know.
You open your eyes, you look into the crowd, and you feel
Powerful.
Whoa.
Grace, you know that you're lost now. You've been given powers you don't understand.
Buddy,
I'm the guy who can help you.
you're not doing good for your case by breaking into what sounds like a villain song.
Your command.
Wait. No, it's okay, Freddy. This is all me? What do I do?
Start singing.
Now?
Why not? Time's a wasting.
Freddy, he's got me shaking. I don't know what I'm meant to do. Something in me's awakened. But this goat guy thinks I'm some great ingenue. I'm doing it now, huh? I don't follow. Are those really actual horns? And this singing is so hard to swallow. Can you hear me, Grace? What's going on? Lost girls, you all love your lost girls. A rescue that you can take home.
I won't say you need saving. You're not drowning, you're waving. And you two, are you dating? It's so titillating.
Grace, we gotta be careful. Has he slipped something into our drinks? Spouting crap about powers. He could be dangerous. What do you think? Can we all loosen up now? Remember, this madness is happening to me. This music makes sense to me somehow. But pulling me round is not what I need.
You're lucky, I got to you. There's people out there who will come for you. I've heard that you're making so much ado. You're lost and I'm trying to help.
Lost girls, you all love your lost girls. A rescue that you can take home. Whether you're mean, smart, or nice, guys. If you don't mind, guys, we'll find our way on our own.
Fine, so what happens now?
I can do whatever I want.
Well, you can't stop time, so...
Grace, I'm frightened.
It's okay. I think I got this.
I never knew I had that in me.
Who's making this happen? This isn't a game.
You don't understand.
This has all gotten out of hand.
Nothing for Grace will ever be the same. Lost girls, you're not exactly lost girls. You're in over your head. Someone is dead. A bit much, wouldn't you say? Lost girls, we all love our lost girls, but you're sort of no longer human. You're a muse who's gone astray.
Grace, I'm just a bandmate. It's not some legal mandate. If you wanna go, I won't put on some show. But no, you're not alone.
I'm sure this Freddy's got a phone, but let me say I work alone. Now, Grace, you're a muse. Time is ticking, you must choose.
Sorry to break it to you, Pan, but I'm not abandoning my best friend.
That's your choice. Humdrum mortality.
How about trusting in those who love her instead of those who want to use her?
Oh my.
Yeah, dude, I really
Such
don't know
drama.
what you're up to.
No matter how you employ it, Grace, this is the power of a muse. Drawing out that which lies within. I trust you can see how that might be useful in your investigation.
Sure, but I have to admit, I didn't feel completely in control.
Of course not. A song goes where a song goes, Grace. It will only go where it wishes. A muse does not command. She evokes. She elicits. She inspires.
Look, Creepo, Grace already told you to take a hike.
So she did. Allow me to get to the point then. For all your powers, you still need a place to begin your search. And this I can provide. An address. In the city. Where Calliope was staying, I do believe.
You have Calliope's address? You should have started with that.
And miss all the dancing?
Ha!
Nonsense. Now this I consider a favor. One I hope you'll remember in future dealings.
Ooh.
That's perfect. We can look for clues there. What this Calliope was doing, who her enemies were.
I should remind you there is an element of danger. A killer is on the loose, no?
Then I'll definitely need backup.
You'll be fine. After all, what's a mortal to do that you cannot?
I can speak Hindi. Okay, fine, I get it. I need to find Kaz and Brian. Just tell them you're okay. If, not the other stuff.
Yeah,
Then I
maybe
guess
not
I'll go
the
check
other
this
stuff.
place out on my own.
So glad that's settled. I'll let you get to it. I've drinking to resume. Ta-ta.
I bet you do. All right. Muse's Hideaway. Off we go. Fancy.
Oh, it's open. That's not a good sign.
Nope, not right. Oh, it's pretty. Wow.
This is Calliope's
Big.
apartment.
Jesus.
I don't know what I was expecting, but not this. Hello?
A little bit, Net.
Oh, sure, Grace, good job. Just announce to the killer that you're here. I better have a look around.
I'm right there with you, Trista. Oh, boy, where do we start? Elvis picture. All right. Honestly, the first thing jumping out to me is the light.
After Calliope left the audition, where did she go? Did she follow me? Did she come here? Damn, look at that. That's beautiful. How do you even get one of these? I want to believe this is just an ironic photo of Elvis and she wasn't like his muse or... Did she paint that? Looks like it belongs in a museum.
That belongs in a museum.
Andy Warhol, yeah, that makes sense. I wonder how many celebrities she knew. Right. These aren't... Do I inherit these as the new muse? Is that even okay to ask?
Mm.
A giant harp. Of course there's a giant harp.
If you've ever heard harp playing live, it's actually really amazing. I like, I legit love harp music.
So many instruments in here. Did she play all of them?
I mean, I would think so.
I don't see anything useful down here. Maybe there's something upstairs?
When I went and saw Lorena McKenna, she played her harp for some of the songs.
Oh man. Keep it together, Grace. It's just your average, everyday...
There were only 3 muses, you know, not 9. Whenever they found someone who made something truly masterful or created a new art form, they'd pass on their eidolon, take a new name. You see, that's how the mortals became confused. They got it wrong. Like they got almost everything about us wrong.
That's actually an interesting detail for him to pull on, because, like, there is a matter of debate over how many muses there were supposed to be, because there were really only 3 who did much of anything, but there's 9 named, and it's unclear whether there was meant to be 9, and we've just lost stories of the other 6, or whether it was actually just multiple names for the same 3, or in fact, if there was only 1 muse who just used different names, went in different roles. It's interesting that they kind of tugged that thread.
What are you doing? Sitting here in the dark?
What does it look like I'm doing?
Preparing your villainous monologue?
A little bit. It does look a little like that.
I'm grieving. For a dear friend.
Okay.
If I may ask, how did you find this place? And what are you doing here?
I'm investigating a murder.
I'm looking for help. To save my life, remember?
Yes, I should apologize for that. Our ways must seem strange to you.
You don't need to apologize. You're the only one who really helped me.
It wasn't right, what they were doing.
It still isn't. I still need help.
Bits and pieces over a long period of time, 255.
You deserve better.
Can you tell me about Calliope? I barely knew her, but she seemed...
She was a beautiful soul, if troubled.
Troubled?
She thought the idols had lost their way. She argued with us, with all of us, that we needed to change. We hadn't spoken in years. I hadn't seen her home before today. I'd rather not talk about it.
Yeah, Lorena gives an amazing concert, Julie. And, like, what was really amazing is, like, she still sounds exactly like she did, like, 30 years ago. Her voice is astounding. She's taken amazing care of it. Like, I don't mean that as a knock, but a lot of singers, as they get older, like, you can hear the age in their voice. And some of them lean into it, but some of them, like, it starts to grate against what they tend to do. Like, she just sounds the same. It's bonkers.
Why can't you help me exactly? Pan said there's no specific rule against it.
You've already met Pan? How odd. It's not that I'm forbidden to help you, Grace. It's that you don't want my help.
Of course I do. You have to know more than me about
Well, thanks for stopping in, Gaz.
My help will only make things worse.
How is that possible?
I was gonna say,
I've been
yeah. How does that work?
sentenced to death.
And without my help, you stand a chance of avoiding that fate.
This room is a mess. Did you do this?
With this? It was like this when I got here.
And you didn't think that was in the least bit strange?
I didn't think much of it. I came here to be reminded of Calliope, not to search through her things. That and it's cleaner than my place.
So you didn't mess up the room, but someone must have. There could be a clue.
No, nothing that I've seen. All this mess, as you put it, is likely the result of her projects.
The other room's
Projects?
the other room's cleaner
When
because
Calliope
that's
got
where
an idea in her head, she would obsess over it, sometimes for months, even
yeah,
years.
that's where she'd actually host
I don't know
people.
what she was involved with lately, but this.
Yeah, this is private space. This is a mess for a
her,
reason.
This is nothing.
Yep, no, actually, like that tracks. She has a clean area. That is the place you see when you step in, and then she has a private area. That is a disaster.
So let me get this straight. You'll speak up for me, but you won't lift a finger to help.
You don't want me to do more.
You keep saying that, but it doesn't make any sense. If you didn't want to help, that'd be one thing. But insisting I don't want you to? Why not?
I can't do this.
I can see this is hard for you, I really can. But I don't understand.
You don't know what you're asking.
Do I have to beg? For whatever reason you helped me before. My life is still on the line.
Singing time?
I haven't sung in centuries.
According to Pan, I can't force anyone to do anything.
Phantom pains from a missing friend, feeding thoughts, thoughts that never end. What did I do? What didn't I do? Here she is, only in your head. Long gone fights, but they're never dead. What did I do? What didn't I do?
Calliope, what was she to you?
Years, thousands of years, we walked side by side.
Oh, it gets even messier with Mycenaean mythology 255, but I'll talk about that in a minute.
Don't walk the same, never the same. I have roads I like, smooth, paved in stone. She got tired of our divide. We weren't the same, never the same.
Your emo sad boy for this evening will be played by Apollo.
You held fast. What's that about?
Stubborn me, thought I'd wait her out. Usually, she'd come back to me. You see, she'd return. We'd do that old dance, knowing both there was not a chance that I would change, but she never came.
Years, thousands of years, and now you're left behind. Your mind still hears her say, break from the same, never the same. asunder her, break from the same, never the same.
But I've tried.
Never with me. We haven't tried.
Then let's see.
Tell me if it's too hard. If I pushed you too far, just say
It's okay. She's gone. Can't be the same. Never the same. That hidden voice, it'll always play. On loop, it'll always say, what did I do? What didn't I do?
it's a song you can't erase, but you can make a tiny space for what you will do. Something new.
Very well, I'll help. Though I'm uncertain what you expect me to do.
Athena called you the god of prophecy, didn't she? Isn't that telling the future?
Prophecy is the last thing you need, Grace.
Okay, so sorry, I'm going off the what's in the chat. So you're correct, Tiger, that problem with a lot of these religions is that there aren't as many contemporaneous writings. Like the mythologies that we know the most about were the ones that had a written record from at or close to the times that they were actually being told. So that's Greek, that's Egyptian, that's Norse-ish. Like, Norse is weird because it wasn't written down at the time, but it was written down not too far out. Like a lot of Chinese and Japanese traditions were also written down at the time. But there's a ton of other stuff that wasn't. And this, particularly if you're talking about Greece, Greece, especially like Mycenaean Greece, pre sort of Athenian Greece, and then into the Romans taking over all these things. These gods evolved, and not just because their names changed. There were earlier versions that we kind of have little hints of what the deal was and how they changed by the time we got to the versions that we have more writings about. But there's whole swaths of them that we know almost nothing about because they were actually worshipped by mystery cults, where part of the point was that they didn't tell other people what the deal with their god was, and they didn't write stuff down. So if the cult ever died out fully, that was it.
It'd be helpful if you could explain why, exactly. This is all new to me, remember?
Yes, of course, that's true. It's so easy to forget that. To receive a prophecy is not simply to be told what might happen, it's to be told what will happen. To know a prophecy is to be bound to its outcome.
Okay.
Only in ignorance is one free to choose.
That makes sense.
You're right, that sounds like it wouldn't be much of a help. Even to you.
Oh, I've dared prophesy too many times. To know what comes and then be unable to do anything about it.
Yeah, I get it.
Worse, prophecies are never crystal clear. Sometimes you won't understand the full meaning until it's too late.
Yeah.
Okay, is there anything you can do that isn't prophecy related?
Not directly, but yes, possibly. Come with me. There's someone I'd like you to meet.
Okay. I've heard of that one, Trista. I never read it. I do, by and large, tend to like...
This is where you live?
old gods in contemporaneous settings, like as a
sometimes.
theme.
And excuse the mess. I don't get many visitors.
Yeah, I got that impression.
Are idols broke? In all those years, you couldn't save up enough money to afford a housekeeper?
You know, I guess I never worried about it much. Maybe I should.
You said I'm here to meet someone?
Ah, yes. Do you know what an oracle is?
Kinda.
Someone who tells the future?
Not quite. They serve as a channel of sorts for my powers. This allows them to offer insight, knowledge they have no earthly means to possess. There's always been one. Over the ages, no matter where I go, one manages to find me.
Meaning there's an oracle here.
There is.
Who we got? Hello?
What?
I've brought someone to see you.
How many times do I have to tell you? I'm not a magic fortune cookie. Is that what Paul told you? Oracle's my handle. And even if I was the Oracle, I'm certainly not his Oracle.
Spicy.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Oracle.
Well, she's got better manners than the last lady you brought here. But at least that one had a casserole. Do you have a casserole?
No.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Look, I'm sure he told you all sorts of nonsense. I use computers. I'm a hacker. That's it.
I ask very little of you, Oracle. Your help here would be appreciated.
Fine. Don't get your abs in a twist. Okay, so Paul brought you all this way just to see little old me.
Interesting.
What's on your mind, sis?
You keep saying Paul. Do you mean Apollo?
Yeah, I know. Apollo, if that is his real name, says he's a god of prophecy, blah, 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 blah.
But you don't believe him.
Believe him? Who'd believe that? It's super weird, but he's a decent guy, so he can be Apollo if he wants, but I just can't call him that.
So why are you here?
Do you live here?
I crash here, yeah. Better here than home.
She showed up one day, as the oracles do. Naturally, she is welcome to stay as long as she likes.
See the way he talks? I thought maybe he was a creep at first, but nah, Paul's aight.
The highest of praise.
He'd be more alright if he did some laundry.
I mean, I think you got nailed on that one.
So you're an oracle who uses the internet, huh?
Like I said, it's my handle, and yeah. It's a sweet setup, huh? Some of it's even legit.
The parts I purchased for her, presumably.
Bargain for, fair and square. And I keep telling you to get me an Ethernet cable.
I don't know what that is.
It's the 21st century, Paul. And your 21st century Oracle needs her some download speed, okay?
Tell me, is Apollo always so...
incredibly emo?
Yeah.
Sad stuffed with sad?
I am standing right here.
Don't get me wrong. It grows on you after a while.
It seems accurate to me.
Surely this is not what you came for.
Sorry, buddy.
Oh, I don't know. It's cute watching you get all flustered.
Well, it's hardly productive, is it?
See, there you go again.
Ugh. Get a room. A different room.
I'm looking for information about someone named Calliope. Can you help?
Oh, the lady from that apartment I sent Paul to. Yeah, I've been checking that out.
What did I tell you?
I looked it up. You could do the same if you learn to use a computer.
Well, he's not gonna, okay?
Here.
So
Hold up, I'll show you. There. The apartment was originally purchased 2 years ago by a holding company, Core with a K Enterprises.
Oh. Oh, I see. That would be Persephone.
You weren't expecting that?
I wasn't aware Persephone and Calliope were friendly. Certainly not friendly enough for Persephone to give Calliope an apartment. The good news is that Persephone is easy to find. I can take you to her if you like.
I'm thinking she won't be happy to see me.
Persephone is rarely happy to see anyone.
Great!
Fair enough.
All done now.
Thank you for your help, Oracle. Please, do try to get out from behind your screens at least once today. Perhaps go for a walk.
Yeah, sure, will do. Leave a tip on your way out.
I like these characters a lot. Damn. Okay, that's a logo. Underworld. Really? So it's a club? Okay. Okay.
Welcome to the Underworld.
Wow. How have I never heard of this place?
Persephone keeps it a secret, while still managing to draw a crowd every night. Don't ask me how. Here in the Underworld, idols can be themselves.
Hey, Hermes.
Even if they don't look human.
Pan, of course.
Do you come here often?
Oh, no. Persephone and I aren't friends.
Is she friends with anyone?
Not many, no. Except Calliope, apparently. If we're to find Persephone in all this, we'll need to split up. Have you considered what you'll say to her?
Cerberus, Tiger. Don't forget Cerberus.
I'll figure something out. I can be persuasive when I want to be.
I'm aware. I'm just not sure even you could sweet talk Persephone.
Is that a challenge?
Only one way to find
It's
out.
the truth. If Persephone really was friends with Calliope, talking to you might be the last thing she wants. You need to be prepared to use your powers, as you did with me. Come find me in the crown if you need anything. Otherwise, be careful, Grace.
Sisyphus. Tiger, that's who that was. Eros? Where's Eros? Of course he's got the leather harness on. I gotta. I can't not. I gotta. Hello, Daddy.
Oh, hey. You're the new muse, aren't you?
No, Leia,
I
Prometheus
guess
was
I
getting
am,
his
yeah.
innards
Aphrodite
eaten by
mentioned
vultures
it.
all the time.
Didn't figure I'd see you here, though. Oh, excuse the manners. Name's Eros, god of sex.
Wait, did you say that you're the god of sex?
Desire, really. Sensuality. Attraction. Why? Were you expecting a chubby little flying baby with a bow and arrow?
No.
I wasn't.
No, I was
Actually
not.
preferred Cupid, but Pan had to be the trickster. Spread all their stupid stories.
I'm sorry.
Why? It's not your fault. Just another grudge I get to carry around forever.
Ooh.
You know Aphrodite, right? I only met her the once.
Sure, she's my mother. You know how it is.
How would I know? No here, remember?
Oh, right.
I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure it
sorry.
wasn't Tartarus,
I
Tiger.
wasn't thinking. Like, you hear a lot of idols talk about each other like that. You know, mother, brother, sister, grandfather. None of us are actually related.
Interesting.
We just played a family for so many centuries. It may as well be true.
Interesting.
So Aphrodite is your mother, but not really.
That's right. A long time ago, she took care of me when I needed taking care of. The mortals, they just assumed.
Okay.
These days, well, it's not like that anymore. We're not as invulnerable as we used to be. Least of all, Aphrodite.
All right.
The god of sex at a club. Looking for someone?
Once I might have, sure. Now I'm just here to see it happen.
See what happen?
Look out there. See all these people. The hope, the anticipation, the connections, they bounce off each other. To me, it's like lightning.
And you enjoy that?
I used to make it happen, you know. Mortals once begged me to make it happen, to inspire true love. But now I only inspire sex. Not the same thing. It's just as well.
I mean, it can be, but yeah,
Should
usually
find
not.
true love the hard way. They'll value it more.
Fair.
You seem a little distracted. Is everything okay?
Of course it is. Sure. Not
Seems
obvious,
like a
huh?
decent workaround to me,
Truth is,
255.
I don't come here that often. No, it's hard to get away. I just want... Nope, never mind.
Even idols have their bad days, huh?
Bad weeks, bad months, bad centuries. Who am I talking to? You're the one with your life on the line.
Here's the thing. I'm looking for Persephone, but I can't find her anywhere.
Well, I know where she is, but I question whether she'd be happy to see you. Look, I like you, but Mother told me what happened at the chorus. I don't want to cause trouble with Persephone.
I don't know Persephone well, but considering what I do know, I don't blame you.
I know it's lousy, and I'm sorry. I hope I can make it up to you someday.
I'll see you around.
Count on it.
Whoa, you're here. I mean, you gotta be somewhere, but you're here.
Hello, Hermes.
Sorry about running off on you back at the thing. Didn't really have a choice, but sorry anyway.
You're not much like the other idols, are you?
No? I haven't been an idol very long. Maybe like a year? I've lost track. So I'm not the one to ask about the idol stuff. It's all cool, but mostly I do whatever Athena asks.
Okay.
Athena says, one day I'll sit on the chorus. That'll be sick. Can you imagine me in charge?
Why not? Maybe you can shake some dust off the other idols.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a lot of dust.
You're right about that.
I don't think Athena would let me clean anything anyway. She won't even let me touch her spear.
You've only been an idol for a year? How did that happen?
Probably same way it did with you.
Oh, the old Hermes died in your arms and then they accused you of his murder?
No. Well, yes. I mean, no, not like that. But yeah. I was there when he died. We were friends and I was having trouble at home and he helped me out. I miss him.
Aww.
Why do you call yourself Hermes? I mean, I don't call myself Calliope.
You might eventually.
I doubt it.
Most idols do. Not
everyone, though, so I don't know, maybe not you.
When Calliope died, you were right there, within moments. How did you know?
I told you. I got word, so I came.
But how did you get word?
Look, when an idol dies, I have to be there, so I just know. It's a Hermes thing.
To take the body, clean up the blood, that sort of thing?
Oh, that too, yeah. But that's on Athena's orders.
To keep the idol's secret?
Sure. Can you imagine the questions? I don't know how we hide so well as it is.
This is probably a stupid question, but do you know who might have killed Calliope?
Ugh, why would I know anything about that?
I think they're
When
going
you
for a
came to-
general androgynous thing,
to the
255,
apartment.
but potentially.
It seemed like you knew her.
Oh no, I only met her once. She didn't live with the rest of the idols or hang out with us very much.
I haven't heard
She
any
seemed nice,
pronouns,
though.
or I didn't catch
Angry,
them
maybe.
relative
But
to Hermes.
I don't know who'd want to hurt her.
You don't seem that sad about it. Not like Apollo.
He's sad about everything. As for me, I don't know. Part of her is in you now, right? That's how I see it.
I mean, it makes sense. This is all more fresh for you. You're not as embedded in it.
Do you know if Persephone is here? I need to talk to her.
Oh, you're serious. Why would you want to talk to Persephone? Nobody ever wants that. One time, I laughed too loud near her, and she threatened to ban me from the club. I don't want to be banned. I like it here.
Is Persephone really that bad? Why do the idols put up with her?
We're like family, and Persephone is that really mean aunt that nobody wants to invite. Don't tell her I said that. She keeps a list. It's a thing.
Okay, forget I asked.
Whew. Man, just the thought of talking to Persephone gives me goosebumps. Blech.
I like that they've got Persephone as like the, oh yeah, no, she's scary, because like a lot of more modern things will depict Hades as scary and Persephone either as like consensual partner or sometimes as like he kidnapped her and it was a whole thing, which like talking about that in context of how it would have been perceived and at the time and now, that becomes a whole weird thing. But like there's a lot of evidence that Persephone was a pre-existing god who was plenty scary on her own before her story got integrated into the Hades myth. So I like that.
We'll see you around?
If you die, then for sure. But, don't die.
I'll try not to. All right. Hey, Pan. What you drinking, buddy?
As I live and breathe, if it isn't our dear muse.
Hi, Pam.
Tell me, have you decided to leave your troubles behind and join us in the land of shadows and revelry?
I'm guessing it's a total coincidence that I'm running into you here.
It must be. The alternative would be that I knew a great many things ahead of time.
Well, did you?
Do I look like an oracle? I am here to listen to thrilling music and meet delicious people. My tastes are simple.
Uh-huh.
Speaking of simple tastes, my glass is empty again. The service here is appalling.
I should thank you for the address. It's what led me here.
No need to thank me.
That was uncalled for, Trista.
Remember, how you managed to stir the sun god from his oh so tiresome gloom, I cannot imagine.
Aquafina has her
Nicely
shtick,
done.
but she's not incapable of acting.
Did you know Apollo would be at that apartment?
However would I know something like that?
See, you play innocent, but I just don't believe you.
Yeah, something about the line delivery.
Flatterer.
I assume you're a regular at this club?
And why would you assume that?
Why?
The horns, you. Do you know Persephone well?
There is no knowing Persephone well. She won't have it. Not anymore.
Not anymore?
Long ago, we were all very different. Over the span of ages, however, even mountains erode.
The things you say, the things you don't say. You don't make yourself seem trustworthy. You know that?
Trust is for the weak and the penniless.
Still not helping.
Why, Grace, are you assuming that I, Pan, am some sort of scoundrel?
Yes!
Hoping, maybe.
You don't say.
At least you're not boring.
Grace, I knew there was a reason I liked you.
I like that I'm getting flirty options with almost everybody at some point. Hey, time.
You must know why I'm here, right?
Let me guess. You seek our sweet-natured proprietress.
Can you help me find her?
Earlier I wasn't good enough, but now, I see how it is. By all means, I'd love to tell Persephone...
And batted my eyelashes, like so.
Oh no, not my one true weakness.
I could also flatter you, tell you how shiny your horns are.
All right, all right. Never let it be said that flattery gets one nowhere. Let me know when you're ready and I'll take you to Persephone.
I really appreciate it.
Cool.
So keep that in mind after you've spoken to her.
The guy's sitting at the edge of the party. In sandals. I hadn't noticed he had sandals.
I thought this would be easier, but it's as if Persephone left instructions to thwart me. Every staff member I approach screams and runs off. I hope your search has been more successful.
Dude, not to put too fine a point on it, but like going by mythology, being nice to you or you being nice to someone else doesn't work out, like for a lot of people. So,
It might help if I knew more about Persephone.
It couldn't hurt. What would you like to know, exactly?
I thought she was just mad at me, but everyone seems afraid of Persephone.
Noticed that, did you? Persephone's angry with everyone, and has been for a very long time. She has her reasons. I can't say she doesn't, but she does not let go of a grudge. 1,000 years could pass, and Persephone will remember what you did like it was yesterday.
You don't come here often, I'm guessing?
Never. I'm sure Persephone only sent the membership as a formality. I doubt she thought I'd ever use it.
Don't you ever have fun? No drinking or dancing in Apollo land?
Once. When I had the muses to keep me company.
Okay, so I really... I really hope the game isn't going to bite me in the ass for flirting with everybody, because if you give me the option to flirt with everybody, I'm gonna flirt with everybody.
I'm a muse now. I can keep you company.
Nothing would make me happier. But you do have a predicament to solve first.
What's Persephone's story? Her name rings a bell, but I don't...
No doubt you've heard the tale of how Hades, lord of the underworld, kidnapped a young sweet goddess and made her his wife.
That sweet young goddess was Persephone.
Mm-hmm. Her mother, Demeter, was so enraged she blanketed the world in ice, rendering it barren and infertile. Zeus was forced to act. He decreed that Persephone would be shared between Demeter and Hades, and thus the matter was resolved. Well, you asked. That's her story, as the mortals tell it.
Okay. But...
So tell me, how much of Persephone's legend is true?
Well, let's see. Hades did kidnap Persephone. That certainly did happen. The idols almost went to war over it until Zeus intervened and ordered Hades and Persephone to wed. That quieted things. At least until Persephone killed Hades.
Whoa!
Whoa.
As I understand it, Hades was not kind to her.
Yeah, if you're gonna do that version of Hades, yeah, kill him.
That Zeus and the idols were mindful of what Persephone had been through, but that would be a lie. Persephone was punished for the murder, the underworld taken from her, and we all stood by and let it happen. She has never forgiven us, and honestly, I can't blame her.
I don't either, to be frank about it.
If I were her, I'd be mad at you all too.
Then you understand why things are difficult between us.
Yeah.
Wait, Persephone killed another idol.
Oh, long time ago, yeah.
What about all of Athena's rules? Wouldn't Persephone have been, I don't know,
executed? The murder of Hades is probably why we now have that rule. Back then, we heard Persephone had usurped Hades' throne, but we couldn't believe it. It just wasn't done. Now, of course, I look back and think we should have seen it coming. Oh, the benefit of hindsight.
Why didn't you see it coming?
Exactly,
The god of
Haga. I
prophecy.
like it.
When I look, I learned long ago not to.
Ooh. I'm liking the little twists on this.
So what happened to Persephone after...
The murder? She survived, like the rest of us. She got older, and when we came to the New World, I think she would have left us if it was allowed. It isn't, so instead she did as she pleased. She started a cult, became a crime boss.
Oh, what?
It was after her last transition, but honestly, I have no insight into anything Persephone does these days.
I found someone who will bring me to Persephone.
Finally, I'll be right behind you.
You're coming with me? But I thought...
She seems even angrier with you than she is with me. I might be able to mediate.
We'll see, I guess.
All right. Oh. Oh. Little nip of courage. Oh. All right. Oh. Oh, damn.
If you're angry with anyone, Persephone, be angry with me. It was I who...
I will deal with you later.
Oh.
I was willing to leave you be, Grace. To wait until your guilt was certain. And yet here you are, in my domain, uninvited. Why? Are you here to beg for mercy? Are you here to challenge me? Should I be afraid?
Oh. I'm not saying I want her to break me in half, but I kind of want her to break me in half. God damn. I'm okay. I'm okay.
This isn't a challenge, Persephone. I have questions.
Questions for me? Good. Because I have questions for you. Do you really expect us to believe that Calliope chose you? What's the real story? Did you stumble across her as she lay dying and desperate? Are you an accident? Did you learn what she was? Did you torture her, hold her at the point of death until she agreed to hand over her Eidolon?
Okay, now you're just writing fan fiction.
You have every reason to try to prove your innocence, Grace. But I have no reason to help you.
You knew Calliope.
We all knew Calliope.
She was staying at your apartment.
You knew her. Better than I or anyone else suspected.
Are you implying that I had something to do with her death?
Prove you didn't. That's how idols work, isn't it?
We gonna get singy up in here? I feel like we're gonna get singy up in here.
You hear that? You're in my house, little muse. You want answers? Fight for them.
All right. All right.
A lost little girl. You shouldn't have come here. And I sure ain't in the mood to make new friends. Go home, little girl. The shadows drawing near. And you all alone. We both know how this ends. Let's see how far she bends. We all know how this ends.
Hope everyone's having a great night. I guess I'm this evening's sacrifice. But I'll see what I can do. You deserve a good show. Big hand for your usual MC. She's planned a brutal takedown just for me. Hopefully I'll last a couple rounds. You deserve a good show. I won't let you down.
My, we caught a butterfly, such a delicate thing. What a find. I hope she doesn't mind when we pull off her wings.
I was wondering that, Leia.
Who I am. Maybe you don't know who I am.
Why would I come here to start a brawl? I'm just running out of time is all. If it's true that I'm just lost and small, why are you keeping your guard up?
Oh man, you stole that from Pan. What a real renegade. No you, no point of view. Kid, people have paid. We have seen a whole lot of bands. I know what a song secondhand. Maybe you don't know who I am.
Then I guess you've heard it all before. Gave it my best and then you slammed the door. Raises the question, who else you'd ignore? Stay in the dark and fight your endless war.
She just won't die.
Certain you can't be surprised anymore.
Come on, kid, scram.
You know, there's someone else that I speak for.
Still don't know who I.
Do you hear that?
Calliope.
She had something to say. Would you turn her away?
Please don't do this.
You're lost, Persephone. You've buried yourself.
wasn't stolen like it was from me.
Let me help you.
Don't touch me. I don't need help from any of you. I was alone when you know who kidnapped and crushed all my dreams till amuse. I just want Calliope back.
You overcame so much on your own. You should be praised. I'm done throwing stones. Please believe me. Do you see me bowing down to you, my queen?
I mean, it's what I want to do. What? Who said that?
Underworld, I hereby concede. You wanted blood, well, there's no more to bleed. Your queen's above that. Now I get that. But can you help Persephone? Help a lost little girl.
Well, you won.
So it appears. If what you told the chorus is true, why do you think Calliope came to you that night?
I figured that time. I'm kind of going with what feels right for me in the moment. That's why I started with the blue, but like the green is lined up with what I want to do more often than not.
Maybe she thought I could help her. She must have been nearby when whatever happened.
I see. All right, Grace. Come with me. Calliope came to me years ago. She'd grown tired of arguing with the idols, tired of being branded a troublemaker. She couldn't watch the idols wither away without a fight. I knew how she felt, so I gave her the apartment.
You gave her that beautiful place? That's generous of you.
I had it to give.
Generosity isn't exactly what you're known for, Persephone.
I felt sorry for her, Apollo. Not that it makes any difference. It's been at least 2 years since we spoke. After I heard the news, I went to the apartment and turned it upside down. I had to know the truth.
That was you?
I didn't find anything. Nothing to say what she had been involved with, or gotten into, or who she might have been fighting with.
So what now? Do you still think I'm guilty?
You're clever. You let me win our showdown, and that's a solid move. Calliope may well have chosen you.
If it wasn't Grace, that means someone else was behind Calliope's death. Someone who could keep their involvement hidden.
One of us.
I mean, not to be mean about it, Apollo, but in a standard murder mystery setup, you're my automatic top suspect because you're the helpful one. It makes for a harsher twist. Just saying.
Does it have to be an idol? You thought I killed Calliope. Couldn't it have been some other mortal?
Despite how he might look, it's not a simple matter to kill an idol.
It was difficult enough to believe you had done it. If another mortal killed her, they somehow escaped detection. We found nothing, no evidence of a battle.
You looked?
Of course we looked. What do you think was happening while you waited? If Calliope was attacked elsewhere, even magic revealed no trace of it.
Wait. Did you say magic?
You can battle me through a song in a world of your own creation, and yet magic is beyond belief?
Okay, fair.
Sure, I just thought...
We have our powers just as you have yours.
I can grow a field of corn like nobody's business.
So I'd say our powers are also magic, but true magic is a different and older power. Hecate's domain.
Ooh.
And it was of no use here.
We shouldn't rule it out. We haven't tried everything yet.
I'm here for Hecate. I'm just saying. I think they arrived at that mainly on process of elimination 255. She's all they had.
Couldn't we go to Athena with this? If you've changed your minds and you're both part of the chorus.
Athena would be sympathetic, but the die has been cast.
She won't go back on the edict, not without clear evidence.
Oh, now you want evidence.
She acted on the information she had. If we want to sway her, we need something better.
Did Calliope have any enemies? The way you talk about her, she must have. What? What am I missing?
Calliope had a way of making people angry. She could be argumentative.
Yes, but enough to make enemies who wanted her dead?
Not that you or I know of, apparently, but that doesn't mean they didn't exist.
Well, yes, but these are gods who have been around that whole intervening time, 255. It's not like they worked from ancient Greece. They're allowed to pick up later sayings.
What about Pan? He showed up at my place out of nowhere, right after I left the chorus.
He did what?
I have to wonder what his angle is.
He has one, that's for certain. Though I've never thought of him as a killer. It would be too messy.
Still, we should consider the idea. For him to show up so quickly is odd.
What about Athena? She seemed awfully insistent on declaring me guilty, don't you think?
Athena? No, Athena follows the rules.
Well...
Athena has one goal, and one goal only. To protect the idols. And that included Calliope. She'll eventually drive us all mad with her vigilance, but break her own rules? I don't see it.
For all I know, either one of you could have done it, and you're just playing along.
Apollo is capable of many things, but lying? He was never any good at it.
Whereas we know how capable you are of murder.
Ooh.
Okay, this isn't...
The one and only god I killed deserved it.
I believe you.
Right. Sorry I brought it up. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. You know the idols. Don't you have any ideas?
I told you I wouldn't be of much help, Grace.
Did you now? That's unsurprising. When are you ever of help to anyone but yourself?
Says the woman who forced Grace to challenge her rather than answer a simple question.
That was Aphrodite,
Calliope
Trista.
died, Apollo. Calliope, who came with us all the way from the old world.
You think I don't know that? Are you forgetting what the Muses meant to me?
Please, both of you. None of this will help Calliope. I know you both miss her. I know you cared about her, but she's not completely gone. A piece of her is in me. She came to me for help, and I don't want to die any more than she did.
Ooh, here we go.
Calliope, I'm listening now. Tell us what end you were doomed to.
Calliope, blinded by fire, one match did you strike that consumed you.
How could you blame her? What could she have done to earn such a fate? You are blinded.
God of the sun hides from his own eyes. What would you know about fate?
You say that you knew her, she was family to us, yet you don't hesitate to accuse her. Oh, queen without a throne, go bitter with fury. Not everyone seeks to betray you.
Stop this.
There is something missing we're blinded to.
Yes, there's more to seek.
Apollo, your help is not needed here. Go ahead and abandon another muse.
How could you throw that gauntlet at me? could your heart shrivel any further?
You abandoned me to a terrible fate.
You replay your injuries till
far
it's too
too
late.
You know how far I bent before I snapped.
This is not about you. Enough! This helps no one.
There he is, God of the Sun.
Apollo, for my sake, take a deep breath. I need your help, not your anger.
That doesn't mean he was good at it.
They distract and blind you.
Plenty of people who suck at lying still do it.
See yourselves.
He doesn't know what's important.
And you do?
Follow him or stay. Now that Apollo isn't sucking all the oxygen out of the room, perhaps we can get somewhere.
The way he got all ragey. That was a surprise.
The glimpse you had, that anger, that's the true Apollo, the one behind his mopey exterior. Remember it. I'll admit the problem you present is a sticky one. If an idol is behind Calliope's death, they're clever. I need time to formulate a plan.
You've decided to help me then? I wasn't sure you would.
I've already admitted that Calliope might actually have chosen you. Don't push your luck.
Oh, I didn't mean...
You have fight in you. You've taken quickly to the Muse's powers. It's possible that she saw the potential. So yes, I'll help you. If, however, this has all been a desperate deception, well, let's hope it doesn't come to that.
I like this better than fighting with you. Way better.
Helping you rather than wanting you dead, you mean?
You seem like a woman who gets what she wants.
These days, yes.
Then I'd really rather have you on my side.
Wise choice.
I have to ask, is Athena really not an option? She wouldn't see what you see? At all?
She might. Athena's no fool. She sees everything in terms of risk. Anything with the slightest chance of being a danger to the idols will not be tolerated.
In this scenario, I'm the unacceptable risk?
At worst, a murderer. At best, a usurper.
I have to be a usurper? I can't just be a happy accident?
In Athena's world, there are only dangerous accidents.
What should I do while you're formulating? I don't like sitting on my hands.
Yeah, I've noticed. If you wish to keep busy, burn down the city, start a revolution, become a terror the likes of which mortals only dream.
Oh, I like her a lot.
Really?
No, Grace. Go home. Be patient. When you see me next, I'll have a better idea of what to do.
Hmm.
Hey, Freddy. Have you been waiting up this whole time?
Yeah? A goat man sends you off into the night. Your life is on the line. And I'm gonna, what, sleep? What if you were taken prisoner, kept in a cave by a cyclops, or I don't know, turned into a tree? I was worried sick.
You were worried about me? Aw.
Well, you're my best friend in the whole world, Grace. Plus, you know, what would the band do?
Right, the band. Where are Kaz and Brian anyway?
I told them you were fine, which isn't a lie, because technically you are. Now tell me everything that happened. Huh. Persephone runs a club called the Underworld. That's a little on the nose.
Yeah, a
I
little
wouldn't
bit.
suggest saying that to her face.
And you ended up staying with her instead of Apollo? I don't know, Grace. She sounds a little volatile.
She has her reasons. I just hope I don't end up on her bad side again.
You'll figure your way out of it. You're still you.
I am still me. That's true.
So what are your options? You need to go back to Persephone at some point?
I could go back to Apollo's as well. Make sure he's not sore about what happened.
Oh, and, there's this. Pan left a card, says, come by Olympus. I doubt he means the mountain in Greece.
I just spoke to him at the Underworld. If he wanted something, why didn't he just talk to me there?
Because he's creepy and wants to get you alone.
Still not a fan?
You know how some people just set your teeth on edge? That's Pan. I can't help it.
Kinda
But
fair.
it doesn't matter. I said I'd help, and that's what I'll do. You can count on me, Grace.
Thanks, Freddie.
The muse? Oh, the embodiment of inspiration. Can you believe it?
Yeah, kinda.
All right. I think we're actually going to wrap it up there. Because I've got other stuff I got to do. And it's about time that we end. So, I've been rearranging my schedule again. So the plan is on Saturday to have a video that is kind of overviewing the Gotcha era, his run as the Doctor. And that will include a ranking of all the episodes. So that should be Saturday. And tomorrow there should be a Quill and Sword stream over on Twitch. If you're following that. Friday we'll be back here, probably playing more of this. So thank you all for joining me. And I hope you all have a great day. So be well, be safe, be kind. I'll see you.